Kronos approvers must approve all timesheets at the end of each pay period. The deadline for timesheet approvals is 11:59 p.m. Monday following a payday. Timesheets are locked for editing or approving on Wednesday morning following a payday. If an approver tries to approve a timesheet after the pay period has been locked for approval, they will get an error message. This video outlines how to approve timesheets after the end of a pay period, which is the normal approval process. For directions on how an approver can approve a timesheet prior to the end of a pay period, which is not the normal process, see the document on the intranet How to Approve Timesheets Prior to the End of a Pay Period. You can see timesheets needing approval in 3 separate spaces after the end of a pay period. One is in the box Timesheets Awaiting My Approval on your dashboard. The second is from the approval report. And the third would be if you clicked inside an employee's timesheet, you would see that the Approve button is there. The first steps before approving are to make sure there are no missed punches or missed days. That way the employee gets their correct amount of time paid. So scroll down to the missing punches area. You'll see that there's the date 1/19/22 of the missed punch. Click on the little pencil icon, take you to the employee's timesheet. And as you scroll down, you'll see for Wednesday, January 19th, there's a light red outline around the missing punch. In this example, you found out the employee left at 3:30. Your normal timekeeper is not available to enter this time, so you're doing it. In the reason code area, you select miss swipe because they said that they just forgot to swipe that day. And you click Save. Click UKG logo to go back to the main dashboard. Your next step is to look for missed days. So in the My Saved Reports area, click Missed Days Report. And here you'll see that there, in fact, is a missed day with no time off entered. So click the Open Timesheet icon. And as you scroll down, you'll see that there's a missed day on January 14th. There's a holiday on January 17th, and it's showing that the person is not eligible. The reason why it's listed as not eligible is because there's still a missed day before the holiday. So you find out from the employee that it was 8 hours for personal illness. Browse the second page, select personal illness, click Save, and you'll also notice that after you do that, the holiday non-eligible flag goes away. The final step to take, click the UKG to go back to the main screen, is from either the Timesheets Awaiting My Approval area or the approval report. In this case, I'll look at the approval report. Click the Run button there. The approval report is probably the best way to look at things, because what you can do is you can see the hours by different types of work. It's an easy way of looking at all the information and to see if the number of hours add up to what you would expect to be normal for this employee. Again, you can select their timesheets by clicking the black box, click View, and then you can kind of take another look at those. If you want, you can look at the Summary by Day tabs to get more information, just to see if the hours strike you as reasonable. Once you've done that quick look, things look fine according to what you've looked at. Select the black box, select All is what that does. Click Approve, and then click Approve. You'll see here it says 2 of 2 timesheets have been successfully approved. Now sometimes that will take 20-30 seconds for it to finally go through. but just be patient, it will eventually show up. Another visual way to see if a timesheet has been approved is in the box. If you enter the employee's ID, click Utilities, click All Timesheets, and then select the timesheet that you just approved. In this case, it's for the pay period of 1/8 to 1/22. You can see that it is approved, so it's successful. What if you find out that the timekeeper needs to correct something because of something that was missed earlier on? There is a window of time in which you can reject a timesheet which you have previously approved in order to correct it. To see what this window of time is, let's take a look at an example of a pay period. We'll take a look at the pay period of March 5th through March 18th, 2022. It starts on Saturday, March 5th, and ends on Friday, March 18th. If an approver approves a timesheet anytime between Saturday and Tuesday, they are able to reject the timesheet and correct it in Chronos and then reapprove it, so long as they do so by midnight on Tuesday. On the Wednesday following a pay date, a pay period is locked for editing or approving. So an approver or timekeeper can no longer correct a Chronos timesheet. For any corrections needed at that point in time, an approver must email the appropriate account clerk the Chronos corrections needed. That being noted, to correct an approved timesheet in Chronos, click Reject, Employee Noted. Then click Submit. What that will do is it will put it back in your queue for approval. Then make any correction that's needed. After you make the correction, you'll see that the timesheet is back in your queue for approval. Again, you can click on the timesheet, and from the timesheet itself, you can click Approve. And once again, you see that it's successfully approved.